everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. Okay, so we are doing a Zodiac series of messages from the universe. I was playing with an old deck last weekend, and I was going through the guidebook looking at stuff, and I found this spread, and I thought, why not? It seemed really cool. I kind of just got the urge to do it, so I was like, okay, let's do it, right? All right. Anyway, so I'm using the Shadowscape Tarot. These messages have been coming out really great. I really love it. So let me know what you guys think. Guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, follow, whatever, okay? You know, comment down below if it resonates, all that good stuff. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, please take the time to reach out to somebody, to talk to somebody, whether it's me, a trusted friend, family member, a therapist, somebody that you feel safe enough to talk to, okay? It's just the first step, and that's all you really need to take in order to start the journey towards wellness and feeling good within yourself again. All right, so these messages are going to be for Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, the message may resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. If the other signs of your chart don't resonate, the messages may not be for you this time, and that's okay. And it might get to you next time. Remember, these are collective readings. This is also timeless. No matter when you're seeing it, the message may be for you. If you have Aquarius anywhere else in your chart and you feel like this resonates for you, then it may be for you. The only time, what I don't want you to do is, not the only time, what I don't want you to do is try to force something to fit where it doesn't, okay? All right, so with this spread, there's 4 placements for cards, and the first placement talks about your body. It's what the message, it's what the universe kind of has a message for your body. It's the way you care for it, the way you think about it, and the way you honor it, or maybe even the way that you don't honor it. I haven't really seen so much of like don't honor it. So Aquarius, if I find out you're not honoring your body, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'll be coming for you. Anyway, placement number 2 is your heart. It's a message for your heart, the way you protect or share your love, the way you feel, and the role you let emotions play in your life. The third placement is for your mind, the way that you use your mind, the way that you perceive and see and think about the world, or the way that you approach your problems. And number 4 placement is spirit. It's a message for your spirit. It could be something that can help you on your more spiritual well-being, a way to honor your spirit, how you can let your spirit fill your daily life, okay? So, let's see, okay? I've actually really enjoyed this Zodiac series. My thing is I put so much pressure on myself, right? To like do all the videos in like 2 or 3 days so that I could just, and that just, in my life, it's not going to work out. So I have to figure out a way to be okay with recording when I can record and it being okay. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out my timing wise. Figure out my time. All right. Anyway, sorry guys. Oh, I just saw 333 on the clock. All right. Spirit for Aquarius's body, please. For Aquarius's body, message for Aquarius's body. Please. Thank you. Okay, now for Aquarius's heart, please. A message for Aquarius's heart, please. For Aquarius's heart. No, that's too many. I'm sorry. It's too many. The most I'll take is 2. For Aquarius's heart, please. For Aquarius's heart, please. Thank you. And it spit out 2. I swear, the universe can be so funny sometimes. It can be really funny sometimes. All right. For Aquarius's mind, please. Aquarius's mind. Oh, that wanted to come out, but this one came out instead. All right, and now for Aquarius's spirit, please. Aquarius's spirit. Message you have for the spirit. For the spirit. Oh, here we go. I got 2. All right. All right, guys. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what we got. Like I said, I've really enjoyed doing these. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Love you. All right. For the body, for your body. Ooh, the Empress. You could have Taurus or Libra placements in your chart somewhere. The Empress, you may have an abundance of energy or an abundance of something. You know, your body, you may actually have like an abundance of some, you know, that peach or maybe your melons or, you know, I don't know. Especially if you're a female, you may have an abundance of stuff. I don't know why that's what I got, but that's what I got. You may, even if you are masculine, you may actually hone in on your feminine side more, and not in a being actually a femme. It's more of being balanced within your emotions. That's what this feels like. Hold on, I want to see, because this is pertaining to the body. This is an interesting card to have. You may have an abundance of energy. Hold on, let's see. Oh, you may have heightened senses. You might have heightened senses, like your taste, your smell, like you can really smell things. You can hear really well, see really well, you know, something along those lines. Maybe you're very sensitive to the touch, or maybe like your senses, like your, you know, your sixth senses, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th senses, maybe also heightened. You may have some strong connection there. You may have to have some type of patience when it comes to you and your body. Also, for the feminine Aquarians, you could be pregnant, and if you're trying for pregnancy, it will be successful, is kind of what I'm seeing, because even though she's not pregnant in this, the Empress usually is depicted by a pregnant woman, somebody who's fertile. You may be very fertile, so be careful if you're not trying to get pregnant. Just be mindful about what you're doing. If you're a man, your swimmers might be strong, baby. Strap it up. Put a coat on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you may also be going through a transformation at this time. It's like currently, maybe going through a transformation within your body, or so to me that feels like, you know, again, transformation in your body. You could be getting pregnant, or you could be going into menopause if you're a woman, or as a male, you could be going, you know, into your later years, and like, so then your testosterone levels are going down and your estrogen levels are coming up, and that's why I feel like the feminine energy, right? Someone may have to check their estrogen levels, estrogen and progesterone and testosterone, so hormones. Something may be going on with your hormones, maybe, Aquarius. Look into that. You may have a deep connection to nature, so getting out in nature may do really well for you, your mind, your overall health, and the way that with your body. Okay, so that could be working out in nature, just going out and spending time in nature, even if you're not someone who really likes to work out, just like getting outside. You may need, like, to get into the sun, maybe have some vitamin D deficiency, and maybe you need to get out and get into the sun, and it's like, just breathe the fresh air, get outside away from artificial light, get some real sunlight, or, you know, go outside during the nighttime and just breathe, you know, kind of just get outside. Go touch a tree, all right? Put your bare feet in some grass. I'm also saying, yeah, barefoot and pregnant, go put your bare feet in the grass, go do some grounding work. That might also really help expel, especially if you've been feeling really restless lately. We are in eclipse season, so if you've been feeling super restless, that may be a good way to, like, ground yourself, and, like, help in the earth, like, allow the earth to help you kind of get rid of some of that energy. Okay? You may actually really nurture yourself well. You may be very, I'm also seeing something about food. Be very mindful about the foods that you're eating and what it is that you, like, how you are nurturing yourself, how the nutrients that you're intaking. There may be, you know, a need to pay attention to that in some way. You know that health is wealth. You are a person that knows that health is wealth. So you may really be putting your efforts into doing that. And it actually may create an abundance within your body. And again, an abundance of, it doesn't have to be like bad things. Like, you know, just maybe an abundant life just because you started treating your body well. Okay? All right, let's move on. Your heart, it's got 2 cards. Let's see what they are. Ooh, that's so crazy because earlier today I did a cards in the car, right? And I in another deck I saw the World and thought about how the World hadn't come out in any of the readings that I had been doing you know, during this Zodiac series. And I was just like, oh, I haven't seen that card in a while. Like, because a lot of the cards that have been coming out have been kind of similar in a way. Not completely, but there's been a little bit of a theme going on. And so this is the first time the World is coming out here. You may have a very big heart. You may feel a lot. Your humanitarianism is huge. And Aquarius actually rules over humanitarianism. So this makes a lot of freaking sense here. And then the 5 of Swords. You may be someone that sees what's going on with people fighting each other, deceiving each other, you know, all of that stuff. And it may really be kind of blowing your mind. There is an air of, if you had once allowed, there's like a cycle completion as far as your emotions go, that if you were at once allowing people to like compete with you or sabotage you in some type of way, excuse me, that's no longer happening. There's a cycle completion with that. You're achieving some type of balance over some type of conflict that you had either within yourself or with others, but it has to do with your heart. It's emotionally. So there's some type of like union happening. So your mind, like we might find out like you and your mind, your heart and your mind are finally on the same page. Some of your goals may be like you may be very emotionally invested in some of your goals as well, is also kind of what I'm getting. Just be careful not to deceive yourself or create some type of conflict for yourself. If you were somebody that like didn't feel emotionally or feel good within yourself unless you were like winning or a win at all cost type of a person, that might be changing for you. It might be changing how you perceive that or how you operate in that. You might be the type of person that maybe just does too much. Maybe you do too much for people. And it's always left you feeling like, you know, someone got one over on you in a way or something along those lines. You may also be the type of person that you might get, so if somebody, you might get real bitter. I'm kind of getting this. You might get a little bitter when things end or when things like complete, even if it was like on you know, on mutual terms or, you know, it was a successful completion. There's like a bitterness that's still there that you might need to work on. Let me see. Let me see something here. You may feel like that, you know, the world is out to get you in a little bit of a way, like especially emotionally. So you may be very guarded. Or it's like you want to love, or you have this abundance like of love, like you have a world of love to give, but you are so suspicious of people and you're so guarded. It's like a conflict of interest in your own heart. Or you may feel like the way that you love or something is a conflict of interest. There's some healing here that needs to be done within your heart chakra. Use your intuition wisely. Don't self-sabotage when it comes to that. All right, moving on. The mind. 3 of Wands. You may be someone that likes to look towards the future. You may not dwell on the past too much. You learn your lessons, but you like to move forward. You like to be able to like see where you're going, know what your next steps are. You may have a very patient mind. You have a level of patience that maybe most people don't. Your mind is kind of calm. You may also feel like you're waiting for something, like mentally. Like there's always like a destination or a goal or something off in the future, or just off without your, like out of your reach. So you always feel like you're waiting for something. You could be the type of person that just is like always waiting for the next shoe to drop, and kind of like a little bit, maybe that's where like the conflict with the bitterness comes from. It's like maybe you always are waiting for, someone to leave, or it to not work out, to be rejected, something along those lines. Mentally, you may like to seek out answers. Again, patience. You have the patience to go and do the research. What did that say? Hold on. Oh, express leadership. I definitely wouldn't have and so mentally you may want to take the lead in your own life, but there is some form of like sabotage or something like that mentally that you may have. But you do have there's like a patience. You may think of places that you've never been before, or like you may want to plan to travel. Also, I'm kind of getting that as well, Aquarius. You may want to like travel, or you often think about the places that you want to go. You may see foreign policy, foreign culture, all that stuff as an enrichedness in life, and something that benefits you versus, any kind of ignorance towards that. Okay? Definitely not an ignorant person. Definitely someone of the world, and maybe traveling will help you kind of open your mind to different things, open your heart to different things, and maybe not feel like you have to compete or something along those lines. It's like some type of internal conflict a little bit there. All right. Let's get with your spirit. Ooh. Your spirit, the Emperor. You may have Aries or Capricorn placements. And then the 3 of Cups. Spiritually, you're a leader and you have a following. You really are of the world. You really could lead people into something new. You know, this is very Aquarius. I have to say. This is very Aquarius, guys. The humanitarianism, the leadership, bringing something new and fresh. You, there may be like a group, like you may have like a group that you're all spiritually connected. You may know a lot of your soul family, or if you don't, you will know them. You have a higher ranking spirit. It's one definitely of a leader. It feels like war general. I just got that. There's something along those lines. And again, you have like a following, or there's like a group of people, or there's like a group of spirits. You may lead something. That's what I'm saying. Like you may be a leader in the spiritual realm in some way. You may also honor your spirit by kind of going out and having some fun and releasing the need to control a little bit, and just kind of like let loose. Not saying go out and get like super crazy, but there is a need to like go out and let loose a little bit. It'll do wonders for you. Cups. Yeah, they kind of want you to, there's some type of spiritual counsel. This is going to get, if I go this way, this is going to get real deep. So, and I think it's only really for one or two of you. So I'm not going to get too deep in here, but there is some form of spiritual counsel, or you're a part of that in some way, or you've been before a spiritual counsel. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there only because what I'm getting is it's not for everyone. And I want to keep this very collective. So go out and have a little bit of fun. Okay, that's how you can honor your spirit. They want you to like go enjoy, like go to a social gathering, get together with friends, go like just let loose a little bit and stop trying to control everything so much. Okay? All right. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you so very much. I'll see you soon.